Welcome to another episode of City of Rats. It's your boy Kunal. It's your boy Dennis.
Hey, what's up?
Let's get right into it. Your boy, hit by a bike.
You got hit by a bike?
Yes.
Was this post new haircut?
No, before.
Okay.
Yeah, before the haircut.
This is what made you want to get a haircut. You're like, something needs to change.
I got.
I'm getting hit by bikes.
Yeah, I become G.I. Jane. I'm shaving the head. I start doing pull-ups. I'm like, this will be my year.
You were just telling me, yeah, you're walking. It's Friday.
It's Friday. I'm meeting up with a buddy. I'm meeting up with Akash. He's going to do some shows. I'm going to run around with him. I haven't seen him in a while. It's going to be a good time.
Cool.
Okay? So and you know what New York City thing is like where like I'm planning to go one way. I'm going to catch the two trains and I'm going to meet him, right?
Yeah.
And then I see the bus coming and I go, this is perfect. I'll take this instead. I don't have to walk any further. I was literally standing at the bus stop when I saw the bus turning on to where I needed to be.
Right.
So,
your chariot was coming to you.
Exactly.
You're like, this is great New York City timing.
Right.
This is the equivalent of running to the subway station, getting through the turnstile, and the doors open.
And it's perfect.
It's a beautiful moment.
Yeah.
You're inspired. You get confidence. It's going to be a good night.
You feel like you own this city.
And then you hear that bell. Ring, ring.
Yeah. I've been waiting for you.
And it was a city bike.
It was a city bike.
Me.
Yes.
Okay.
Not
those things carry a lot of weight.
A lot of weight.
Yeah.
This one, not an electric one though.
Uh-huh.
So this way, this is like I was like thankful that didn't happen.
Yeah. Thank God you didn't get electrocuted and hit.
Yeah.
By a bike. That's how e-bikes work?
Yeah. No, I'm telling you right now.
You forget recording? Where's the buzzer?
That's the buzzer.
You're all fucked up since this bike accident.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know if I hit my head or not. So, let's go with that.
Right.
So, I'll grab the buzzer.
Bumped back down to feature.
I'll grab the buzzer after the story.
Yeah.
So I go, all right, I'm on the bus
and
I'm going, this is great. I got to get off at this one stop in Williamsburg.
So you get on the bus unobstructed.
Unobstructed.
So far,
unhit.
Nothing's awry.
Unhit.
Yeah.
Unhit like my father's not home. So
just slipping in childhood trauma into the story.
Just a little bit.
It's a bike, dude. All right, it's not your dad.
Yeah. The bike was drinking whiskey.
The bike hit you. You're like, no, daddy, no.
I've been looking for you. That's what I heard. So I get on the bus. I'm sitting on this bus, and I'm going, man, this is perfect. I'm gonna be because I left. I was supposed to leave my apartment at like 6:30.
Okay.
I left at 6:40.
Running a little late.
And I go, and once I get on this bus, I'm going, this is all course corrected.
Yes.
Because now I can easily transfer to the L. No big deal. It all leaves out there. Everything's going to be solid. New
York City transportation is such a weight on your shoulders.
Yeah,
especially when you're running a little late. That could turn easily into a half hour.
Oh, absolutely.
So you're beating the system. You're gaming the system.
I'm leveling back out to like neutral zero.
Nothing but green lights for you tonight.
Dude, we're flying on this bus.
Yeah.
No one's hitting the stop thing.
You're walking, you're hearing the Bee Gees. It's just night fever, night fever.
You can tell by the way I ride this bus, I'm a ladies' man. No time to talk. So I now... My stop is coming up, right? And I'm not sure which one it is. There's like one of two stops.
I'm getting anxious.
Right?
Yeah, okay.
So it's one of two stops. The bike gets on the bus.
Whoa.
No.
This guy gets on the bus with a bike, throws it at me.
Yeah.
I go, bike!
I'm just crumpled down. So
now you're suing Citibank.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. This is going to be the last episode from here. And now going to do it on the top floor of Citibank.
We own Citibank
now.
Yeah,
we're doing it in a vault.
Why do you think I got this shirt on?
Right. You got Citibank money.
Moving on up.
This is why we're wearing Citibank blue.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
What up, Citibank? New sponsor. Appreciate you.
So I get off somebody rings the thing. I think it's the stop I need to get off at.
Right.
And I'm walking towards the front of the bus and I go, you know what? It may not be the exact one, but it's the one before it. Good enough.
In my head, you say this out loud to the fellow passengers. You get halfway to the front, you're like, you know what? It may not be my stop, but it's good if someone hits you with a bike. Shut up!
It was a tiny city bike.
It was one of those tech decks. Remember those little bikes?
Oh my God.
Just throw one in your face.
Throwback.
Those things were clutch,
Tech decks were wild.
Got me through homeroom.
Oh, 100%. So tech decks were for people that, like, they had more money than the Pog people.
Yes and no.
Yeah.
Yes and no, because
Yes.
you couldn't just get tech decks anywhere. That was the thing too. You had to go to like a toy store
Yes,
or order online or
Right,
something.
right.
But yeah,
But Pogs were being sold at bodegas after a while.
I was just playing with round rocks when Pogs were big. I was just like, I could pretty much do the same thing.
They're all slammers. So I get off.
These Pogs taste funny. I'm sorry.
You're operating with impunity because you know the buzzer is.
I know. I'm
Yeah,
just shooting from the hip wildly.
Yeah. So I get off the bus and I'm thinking, no problem, I'll walk.
Yeah.
The bus stops in the middle. It doesn't go over to the stop. It just stops in the lane, like in the driving lane.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, no problem.
So what do you got? The parking lane that you're getting out into, essentially, or the bike lane? Dare I presume? From context clues.
Yes. Except I don't think about the bike lane at all
Yeah.
because I'm like, this isn't whatever. This is, you know.
Here is the problem
Yeah.
with New York City is
Yes.
that the bike people don't think about the other people,
Right.
and the other people don't think about the bike people.
To reference an NYC guru clip,
Yes.
what's it called? Bike riders and car drivers, they're like Israel and Palestine.
We hate them both.
Yeah.
They both stink.
Take over all of it.
You throw sand in their face,
Yeah.
and they're done.
That's
all
it.
right.
So, man, I always thought driving in New York City as a driver, like I'm a multi-transportation guy.
Right.
I take all the forms.
Yeah. I've seen you out there on a unicycle.
Yeah,
Going
right.
to spots.
Going back and forth.
at a red light. Back and forth.
Come on, hurry up. I've lost a pin.
Why is he juggling? Yeah, he doesn't need to do that.
I only have 2 pins. One's rolling down the street the other direction.
Hey, you lost your pin, guy. New York City.
My
They
monocle.
just wing it back at you.
My monocle's like, ha. So I'm like thinking, I always thought I would hit a cyclist before anything else would happen.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right,
I
yeah.
never thought I'd get got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even think about it.
Right.
Even in a car, you're kind of like, even if you get hit by a cyclist,
Yeah.
which can happen in New York City,
Of course.
it's still kind of like you hitting them.
Yeah.
You're
yeah.
a wall. They just
Yeah.
run. You're like, oh, shit.
Yeah, right. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
none of these things. So I get off the bus stop. I go, you know what? I'll walk. It's probably one extra street over to get to where I need to go. And I'm doing all right on time. And I get off the bus. I turn left. Slam.
You get 1 foot off the bus.
Yes.
You kind of have your Mary Tyler Moore moment. You're like,
Yeah.
the big city.
It's mine. It's mine. And I get...
Nothing can stop me. Not even a Schwinn.
But no Schwinn today. I get rear-ended.
Up your ass?
Dude.
You turn left and he comes at you? Because he's going with the flow of traffic.
He comes in me.
Wait a minute. You didn't look both ways when you hop off the bus?
No.
I mean...
Yeah, well, I didn't think about the bike lane because there's no really...
But also, this
Yeah.
guy sees a bus stop.
Automatically...
It sees the bus
I
doors
love how
open.
automatically you're on his side. You're like...
I imagine you're walking out of the bus with like a Hitler march, you know what I mean?
I'm
Just
goose stepping?
all arms and legs, just 90-degree angles.
They had good points. So I get off, I turn left, I get rear-ended.
What do you hear? What does this sound like?
What the sound is me going, oh!
Ah, that's the noise you make?
Yeah,
Is it a he or a she?
It's a he.
Or they?
It's a he.
It's a he. Did you ask him that?
I asked what his pronoun...
You're on the ground, you're like, how should I address you? Before we begin, before we exchange insurance information, where are you on the gender spectrum? This is Brooklyn, I presume, right?
I don't know how to address two-spirit.
Yeah.
I don't know what we? Do you mean we?
You're down there mangled. You're like, how could you do this, guy? They're like, did you? What? Did
You call me guy? He just spits on me.
Yeah. How dare you?
So
Patooey.
it's a dude.
Yeah.
Dude hits me.
Age?
Probably late 20s.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you got your gray hair going.
Yeah. I mean, well, I'm wearing the hat, so you know. But hat flies off.
Oh no, you got knocked out of your hat.
Yeah. Wait, no. The hat was in the coat pocket, and it flew out of the coat pocket.
Landed on your head. Kept it stylish.
Yeah.
And landed like this.
And
like,
then I just yelled, "It's showtime!" And then I start dancing in the bike
How
lane.
fast is he going?
Dude, he hit me so hard I fell to my knees.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily.
I
that
fell
hard.
to my knees, and the hat. I think I was wearing the hat.
If this
actually.
were a movie, he would have knocked into you, and you would have just been on his handlebars. Like,
Yeah.
where are we going, guy?
This is the start of a romantic comedy.
Yeah.
I look up and I go, "What?" This is how he was a good-looking dude.
You heard it here first, folks.
You know what I'm saying?
You did get hit in the head.
Yeah, new year, new me.
Yeah.
So
he comes walking out of the bedroom.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? K-Money, what's up?
how's it going? He winks, walks away.
He is a good-looking guy.
Yeah, right?
Charming.
Ooh.
He's third chair on the pod next week.
Yeah, right? City of hot rats. So he hits.
He goes down, I assume.
He barely got like nudged. Because the bike, because it's almost like he sent the bike into me.
Oh, he hopped. What? He ghost rated into you?
Yeah, it felt like that because he didn't feel remotely phased.
Really?
Yeah. I go full to my knees,
Uh-huh.
like fall on your knees hard.
Yeah.
So I land on my knees.
Do you raise your arms and praise Allah in that moment? How could you do this to me? Who sent this white man? I assume a white guy.
Yeah,
I'm assuming white guy, long hair.
White guy, short hair.
All right.
Yeah. So I take it down to the knees, and it hurt. Hard.
Oh yeah, dude.
Hard knees.
Quick interjection.
Yeah.
I think when we started this podcast last year, one of the first episodes, I talked about falling to my knee. Like I
Yes.
just fell.
Yes.
And I had shit in my hands.
Yeah.
And I'm a much heavier guy than you.
Yes, right.
I can still imagine your full weight dropping on your knees at our ripe old age.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You probably went straight to a walk-in clinic.
Dude, I fall to my knees, and all I just hear is, "Oh, holy night." Fall on your knees, oh here.
I thought you just heard two like cracks.
Dude, it felt. I start to stand up, and I can just feel blood in my pants.
Oh, that's the worst. You got wet skin, and you're like,
yeah.
had it been raining? Because it's been nasty.
No,
a little bit.
it hadn't been raining.
So dry
it was
concrete.
dry, but it's just I hit full dry.
Did
concrete.
you tear up your pants?
No tear in the pants.
Okay.
But I hit the thing so hard, I just go, I know, I can feel there's blood.
I don't know about you. You're a trooper. I bet you went out and you hung all night. I'm the type of guy, if that happens to me,
You're turning right around.
I'm turning around,
Right
going
around.
home,
You're
taking a
turning-
shower, putting on my sweatpants. I ain't dealing with the world tonight.
I'm not even looking at my phone anymore.
New York City won this one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't stop, man.
No.
It doesn't stop. And I'll tell you about so basically I hit the ground. The guy's like, a crowd gathers.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you're getting old. A crowd gathered?
Because I was on the ground.
How many people?
We're talking like at this point.
400
when
people.
I start doing a set. Hey, how's it going? Where are you guys from?
It's that scene in Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. They all just lift you up very gracefully. It's like, careful, he's a hero.
All right.
Careful, he's a little bitch. He got hit by a bike.
Yeah, they put my mask back on. They put my Yankee fitted back on.
Yeah,
my
right.
head. Yeah,
Just right down to the eyeballs.
right on the rim, and
they just close your eyes with two fingers.
They tie a Timberland on my shoe.
A crowd gathers.
A crowd gathers,
dude. Are you
dude.
embarrassed?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
you furious? Or you both?
I'm all the emotions.
Right.
I'm like upset.
Yeah.
I'm hurt.
You're angry at the city. You're like, these goddamn bike lanes.
Yeah. I go, I drive.
Yeah.
This isn't supposed to happen
I
to
could
me.
have driven to these spots
Dude,
tonight.
I literally looked at my car before I left, and I was like, I could drive.
I said, not tonight.
Not tonight, because I had a spot where I was going, I don't need to move the car till Tuesday.
Yeah.
And it's a Friday night, so I'm going, why move the car?
I love how much of our fate, though, is decided by New York City transportation policy.
Everything.
Right now, I'm parked in an illegal spot.
Yes, dude.
And I said, you know what? We're fighting for illegal spots out there.
Every choice is made according to what New York City gives and takes away.
This city.
Yeah.
City of rats.
City of rats, baby.
Fucking, oh my God. So you're down. A crowd
Down.
forms.
Yeah.
Be real with me now.
Yes.
I know you're a tough boy.
Yeah.
I'm not questioning your manhood.
Sure.
We all feel pain.
Absolutely.
You start welling up with tears a little bit. Is it that painful?
I'm going to tell you right now, it's very painful because as I'm standing up, I can feel the blood shifting in my skin. Like out my skin against the jeans. My jeans aren't loose.
You got like road rash.
Yeah,
on your
I got
knees.
like road
What
rash.
about your hand? Do your hands hit
My
the
hands,
gravel?
my knees hit first, and then my hands are like the second. You know when like the hands are the secondary. So the hands like there's no marks on my hands. You see this? They're fine.
I can see you turning.
They're still soft.
Right, I know for sure.
it.
I can see you turning anime villain though. You fall to your knees, the hands go down, you just grip up gravel. Yeah, turn around and throw it.
I go full DBZ.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I just scream.
Different colors radiating from you.
Kakarot.
I don't know what that is. Is that a thing they would say?
It's a character. It's a character.
Okay, Kakarot?
Kakarot's the name of Goku's like real name from the home planet he is.
City of Kakarats. You're trying to speak, but you're just like, it's dubbed?
No. You offended my family. So, dude, hands hit the ground after the knees. Knees take the brunt. And you know when and it's just like I land so hard on the knees. It's kind of like he hit me so hard that my feet came from under me. And my knees hit the ground. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's as if somebody pulled my ankles back.
Yes.
And I landed.
So you didn't just collapse like a robot,
No.
like an AT-AT who's been lassoed.
No.
I don't think you watch Star Wars, so you don't get that
I
reference.
do know exactly what we're talking
All right,
about when
you
they're in
do
the snow.
from video games, right? That's why.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why.
So
Yeah.
you didn't fall like that. You
Yes.
fell more like you said, your legs just get pulled up,
yes.
and then you slam the ground.
Slam to the knees.
What hit you? The tire?
The handlebar and the tires.
Did you have tire mark on your jeans?
I had like a scuff of like, I guess from the ground.
Yeah.
On my jeans.
This is mostly his fault.
Yes.
This is like 90.
Yeah.
I see you getting angry. This is like 90% his fault.
Yes, 90%. You know what really upsets me though is just like, you grew up here, you know the whole situation.
Oh, yeah.
You should have gotten off the bus with like, you've seen so many instances like this.
Yes.
And you're just like, you know where the bike lane is.
Uh-huh.
And it's just like, I was so excited that I had made ground in terms of catching up. I made ground and then I hit the ground.
This city, man.
Yeah.
Don't let you. You know what I mean?
It gives.
This guy's getting a little too happy tonight. A little too confident.
It taketh away.
Yeah, man.
So I hit the ground. A crowd is formed.
You start crying.
I'm gonna tell you right now. No tears.
I would have started ugly crying.
I start going my neck.
Yeah, right.
My neck. My neck. I can't feel my legs. Why are you standing?
This guy comes over to you. He's like, "You okay?" Like, I think I'm good. Somebody takes out a camera. You're like, "Yeah!"
I have the neck brace on me.
Yeah.
I'm calling my lawyer. I'm calling 1-800-LAWYER. I'm calling Jacoby and Meyer. I'm calling Meyer.
You're just yelling, "Jews! Jews!" You're just looking towards Bed-Stuy.
I have a case. I have a case.
Oh, when you said a crowd gathered, I didn't realize you meant Hasidics. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I hit the ground. I'm in Williamsburg. Still hit Brooklyn.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
I get up.
Yeah.
The guy is going, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry."
He's apologetic.
Yeah, he's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I'm just like, I'm kind of disoriented.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm standing there and I'm just going, I'm looking at the crowd.
Of course.
Yeah.
You're like, am I on stage right now?
Yeah.
What jokes have I done so
I go,
far?
did they say my album name right?
Yeah. You're looking at it. You're like, how long you guys been together?
Yeah, right. Where are you from? Where are you from?
Call the ambulance.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. That's my time. I collapse. So
Did I get the light yet? Was that the light?
Yeah. I walk into the light. So he goes, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Is everything okay?" And I go, "I'm fine. I'm fine."
You say it like that.
Yeah.
I'm angry.
Yeah. I go, "I'm definitely bleeding."
You say that to him?
Yeah. I go, "Let's be honest. I'm bleeding under these jeans."
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's happening. I'm bleeding.
I love that this is where not that you tell him that, but how you're like, listen, I don't want you to think I'm really okay. You should know. I'm bleeding.
I am bleeding. Yeah.
Internally.
Yeah. My grandfather died this way.
Hit by a bike.
Yeah, he got hit by a motorcycle, and then he came home, went to bed, and then he didn't wake up the next day.
You call your mom. You're like, "Mom,
Yeah.
same thing that took me out.
It's happening again.
It's happening."
They were right. It skips a generation. So he's going, "Are you sure you're okay?" He picks up my hat. He hands it to me.
And you're like, "Give me that fucking
I don't
hat."
know,
You rip it out of his
I
hands.
slap him with a hat.
Fix it on your head all night.
Right?
Trying to keep your dignity.
Yeah, I put my hand in my coat and pretend it's a gun.
Give me the city bike. He's like, "It's a rental." You're like, "I don't care.
Yeah, it's mine.
I'm riding all over the city on your dime tonight." In fact, you know what? You drive. You ride me to the gig. You hop on the pegs on the back.
I'm on the basket.
Come on, Whitey. You're whipping him. Yeah.
I got to do it behind my shoulders because that's where he's riding. I didn't want to do this. I thought I'd changed.
This is the thing that brings you back to your old ways.
Yeah.
This is your at the end of American History X, your brother getting killed. You're like, I'm racist again. You're like, it's just coming around to white people.
Hate his baggage. Call me Samsonite.
A luggage reference. Listen, we might have missed the first half hour of the pod.
I would say 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Fire.
We're back in it. We're back in it. I'm going to be honest. I'm happy that it's still good.
Yeah.
So
he apologizes, and you try to squeeze him for a couple bucks. I could see you doing that. How much money you got on you? Run your pockets, fool.
I cock my hand and put it in the jacket. He goes, I know that's a hand.
He called me a terrorist. You all heard it.
Yeah, everybody. He's a racist.
He's a racist.
Yeah. This guy supports Palestine.
Come on, you're walking him to an ATM with your finger into his back. You know?
I'm walking the bike too. You want the bike back? I hold the gun to the bike.
Yeah. Are those tires regular tires?
Is this
I know this is a weird
serious question.
They're not. Right? They're like rubber all the way through. Like you can't get a flat on those.
You can.
You can. You should have popped one of his tires.
Buddy,
be like, now who's deflated?
I Well, you know, things go round and round. Life is difficult. Hey, buddy, give me a break.
8 million people in this city, 8 million stories. Yours just got popped.
Looks like I spoke too soon.
Wheels go round and round, my friend.
All right. So he's profusely apologizing.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm all right, man. I am bleeding, but I am fine.
Are people asking you questions? Is the crowd like...
The crowd hasn't gotten involved because I've squashed this.
Is anyone videotaping? Does anyone get their phones out?
I haven't looked because I looked at the crowd once and I was like, ugh.
I think I saw you on Reddit.
Public freak out.
You slap this guy. You just start slapping everybody in the crowd.
I'm hitting the bus with the bike.
Don't look at me.
I'm a freak. That'd be so great. I tell you one story. The internet has an entire different...
Yeah, right. The video services in 3 days after the episode.
My
drops.
jeans are ripped. I've shit myself.
The guy's telling you, you're still on the ground. He's like, are you okay? Are you okay? The bus doors close and driveway. You get splashed with dirty water.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I crawl into the sewer. This is where they want me to be. So the guy's profusely apologizing. I tell him, listen, I'm bleeding.
Yeah.
That is clear, but I'm all right. I'm okay. He picks up my ad. He hands it to me. And I'm testing out my leg. You know what I mean? I'm trying to see.
You're doing karate kicks. Looks like I still have most of my range of motion.
All of a sudden, I can throw a super fast kick, like Rookie of the Year.
You're like, wait a minute. Yeah, like Rookie of the Year.
I could have never done this before. I kick the guy in the face, and he goes, funky butt loving.
You're like, hold on a second.
Yeah.
You just race off.
I'm speeding.
You're running a 4-minute mile now?
I'm running alongside the bus, and I go, you should have pulled into the stop. So I'm testing my feet.
Yeah,
because I want to see
jumping up and down. A little bit.
I did a couple jumps. I did want to see if I was okay.
You should have hopped once or twice, and then on the third just crumpled to the
floor. I crumpled to the ground, and
I go, just grabbing him by the ankle. You need to make this right.
Chosen people, where are you? So
assemble, friends. Our time of reckoning has come upon us.
David, Avi. I call them like Voltron. They turn into a lawyer. All right, so I'm testing my feet out,
right?
And
wiggling the toes a little bit.
I'm making sure all the things are fine.
Knocking your head a little bit.
My head didn't touch the ground.
Yeah, but just
to sell it a little. Yeah. So he goes, are you sure you're okay? And I go, I'm good. And then the hat's back on, right? And I'm I'm adjusting myself, and I'm feeling all right.
I'm feeling all right. How do you go from on the ground in a crumpled mess to I'm feeling all right. Put my hat back on. Got my New York City
I
swagger
gotta
going.
compose myself in
Yeah.
this situation.
You don't want this guy to think he herbed you.
Yeah, bro. I ain't trying to get herbed.
You ain't trying to
here.
get herbed by some bicyclist.
Yeah, some cyclist going herb me. Fuck that.
Yeah. This is our rat of the week, though, right? Fuck this guy.
What's up?
This is our rat of the week, though, right? Fuck this guy.
Absolutely,
All
rat
right,
of the
cool.
week. So I go. I adjust my shit. I put my hat on, and then I look at him and I go, you know what, man? You don't even got a helmet. You just gonna ride around without a helmet?
You're flipping on him.
I'm flipping on him.
Safety procedures.
Yeah, I start chastising him.
You take out the clipboard. You're like, how fast do you think you were going? 'Cause, my asshole will tell you exactly how fast you were going.
I open up my shirt. I got a badge. Undercover.
You pull down your pants. You're like, look at the tread on my ass cheeks. That's at least 22 miles an hour.
It says Michelin. So,
no helmet. Very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Maybe you should be wearing a helmet too. As a pedestrian.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right.
That's fair. I deserve that. So I go, no helmet, dude. You're going to just ride around like that? What if you landed off your bike and you hit the ground?
What if I was the Thing from Fantastic Four? You could have been really hurt.
What thing? Oh,
he's like the brick wall guy.
I thought you meant like thing as in like you didn't know which character to pick.
No, he's called the Thing.
Yeah, the Thing. Yeah. So that's on me. That's on me.
What if I was the Invisible Woman?
Now you'd have a sexual harassment case on your hands.
Yeah, now you got pussy on your nose.
Yeah,
no one invited your nose.
What if I was a Human Torch? You'd be on fire.
Yeah.
You should wear your helmet.
Burning rubber everywhere. What if I was the stretchy guy? You would have been flung into New York City over the river.
Hey!
Oh.
I'm doing dice on the way to the bus.
Dude, it would have been great if Dice was there.
Oh,
He'd be patrolling the streets of New York City with his phone out.
Absolutely.
Dude, you walk off a bus, get hit by a bike, you come to, and Andrew Dice Clay in all his old man clothes and geared up for the winter, he just has his phone out like, are you okay?
It looked like it hurt.
I said, wow.
I know a couple people. So
you gotta get out of here.
I love he brought it back. It's great. So I turn it on him.
Yeah.
I go, no helmet, dude.
You start walking around, like circling him, looking him up and down.
Yeah. Bro, I'm all right. How are you doing?
Yeah. Those aren't shoes meant for bicycling.
Yeah, that's not even standard regulation shit.
Yeah.
He goes, you're right. I should be wearing a helmet.
This guy's a bitch.
He's a bitch.
If I was him, I would have been like, I'm so sorry. Once he's like, where's your helmet? I'd be like, all right, buddy. Don't worry about it.
You good.
Where's your helmet?
You need a helmet.
But he's I mean, for all he knows, he looks at you. He just, almost killed an elderly man.
Yeah. So, I mean, the way I felt, an elderly woman,
right.
Let's be honest.
Nah.
So, my pink plastic bags are everywhere. I'm like an old Korean woman.
This was not the day for me to try out the old bandana around the top of the head look.
My umbrella's crumpled. I was planning on flying away.
Yeah.
All right. So he goes, I go, you should be wearing your helmet. And he goes, are you sure you're okay? And I go, yeah, man, I'm good.
He's asking you that because you in your head you're going, hey man, no helmet, but out loud you're like, hey, helmet.
You put it on Reddit, and that's what I'm just fully mentally
fully concussed.
Yeah. Give me all your money.
But then I frame it as this. I take that clip and I'm like, stand-up comedian mocks the mentally handicapped.
So we just kind of. I called Dina.
You hug it out.
No, the fuck out of here.
Bring it in here.
No, the fuck out of here, dude. I go, fuck that, dude. I start walking in the bike lane.
He's like trying to get around.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I start walking in the bike lane.
You're boxing him out.
Yeah, I don't care. I do that for like a block. I walk in the bike lane.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Why?
Half
What's
a block.
wrong with
I was like, fuck that, dude. It's my bike lane now.
Oh my god.
I'm angry.
You called Dina?
I called Dina.
Now you start crying, right?
Yeah.
I
made so many issues, mister. I start, confessing to childhood issues. My father.
Can you ride a bike?
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, I had it in my head. I was like, I think Kunal can't ride a bike.
No, I take all the modes.
That's right. What am I saying? No, you ride the city bikes.
Yeah,
okay,
I ride the city bikes.
Call me ice cream, a la modes.
Yeah, baby, all modes.
All modes.
We're getting away with wild behavior without this buzzer. I just want to be clear with that. So I ride. I mean, I call Dina up. Mm-hmm. I go, I just got hit by a bike.
Dina's like, I'm busy. Is this important?
Who is this?
I don't know any Kunal.
So she goes, "Where are you? I'll meet you right now." And I go, "I know.
That's nice.
That's so sweet." And I go, "Baby, I'll be all right."
Yeah, you suddenly turn. You're like, "Oh no!"
And then I take the phone away. I'll be good.
You're sending you're FaceTiming your knees. Like, how bad is it?
Tell me, is it a boo boo? So she goes, "Are you okay?" And I go, I'll be like, "Listen, I'm probably bleeding. I'm not gonna lie to you."
I like it. You just anyone who will listen. You're like, I think I'm bleeding.
I'm bleeding.
My legs are bleeding.
Yeah, they're bleeding.
And your pants are too tight to roll them up. And look, right?
At that point,
you just drop your trow in the middle of.
I'm not gonna do that. I sit down and I'm thinking about sitting down, rolling up my pants, and seeing how bad it is.
People just start throwing money at you.
Yeah, I go, I don't need this. I wanted to get to the train. I go, you know what? Fuck it. But I will say this though, my right calf is like super tight at this point. Because I think that like the tire might have hit my calf or something. My right calf feels so fucking tight that I can barely like walk.
Okay.
So I'm like,
are you hydrated?
I believe I am.
Yeah.
You know?
You were until you pissed yourself after that fucking bike hit you.
Yeah, knees are bloody, but the urine is everywhere.
Also, real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick. You get off the bus, you take one step, you get hit by the bike. The bus driver doesn't say shit. Like in my head, the doors are still open practically.
The doors are open, and then once
you just get hit, and you just hear the bus driver, "Ha!" She drives away.
He does the Nelson laugh.
Yeah.
I don't. Once I stood up, the bus driver drove off.
Right.
Real piece of shit energy.
Oh, but he waited for you to stand up.
Yeah, that's true. Because like I guess part of me was in the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. He
Right.
wanted to make sure I was out of the road.
Your head wasn't under the wheel.
Yeah, right. I run it over.
Yeah. Put me out of my misery.
Yeah.
My knees are bleeding.
I don't even have a spot tonight.
Well, I can't live.
Yeah, so I called Dean up and I go, I'm all right. I got hit by a bike. I'm probably bleeding. I start walking. My legs are so tight. I go to the stand, and I go to somebody and I'm like, "Do you guys?" I messaged one of the managers there, and I go, "Do you guys have Band-Aids?" And they're like, "Yeah, we should." And I was like, "All right, cool." So then I get to the stand and I'm like, "You guys have Band-Aids?" They don't have Band-Aids. No Band-Aids. And I go, "All right." And they're like, "We have alcohol pads." And then I ask a manager that was like, "Do you have Band-Aids?" Like, "No, we don't." They're like, "We have painter's tape." So I makeshift Band-Aids with painter's tape and alcohol pads.
You wrap alcohol pads with painter's tape around your
legs. I roll up my jeans.
Yeah.
And I'm bleeding. I'm full of like this is
you all scabbed up now,
I'm scabbed up.
Right?
Yeah. This is like road rash scabs. Yeah.
You haven't had scabs on your knees in years, I bet.
Oh, dude, these knees, they're sitting in a vino, bro. These knees are never scabbed. And I'm gonna tell you right now,
the Virgin Mary's knees ain't got shit on mine, player.
Yeah, bro. These knees, that whore.
Whoa.
Hey. So this is the thing about
that
ripping
whore.
your knees open.
Is
when you bend them,
that skin.
Yeah,
tight.
It
pulled.
Tears all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there and I'm just like looking at these guys, like it's full road rash, like rip, yeah, and that's how it's been for the past.
You're lucky the pants didn't rip and you didn't have to actually pick gravel out of there.
Yeah. That would have been
bad.
Yeah. That. Have you ever gotten that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
Where?
Just as a kid, you fall in it. You know, fucking awful things as a kid. Mm-hmm. So how late did you hang out that night? You're just walking around with painter's tape around the inside of your pants?
I got
Where'd you do this? The bathroom? You like give me the painter's
No,
tape?
I did it right then and there.
You rolled your...
Yeah, I rolled my pants up and I did it right at the club. And I assembled it with painter's tape and alcohol pads. And Akash had 4 spots that night. So we went to all 4.
Right.
And I kept up, man. I kept going. You know, I was watching his set.
You say it like you were piggybacking Akash around the city. Like,
I mean, to be honest,
you know, it was tough, but that's my boy. And
I got him. He needs to get from place to place. We got this, bro. I took him where he needed to be. Yeah. So no, we went to all the spots, and it was like, you know, I was watching his set, and we were chatting, and it was like fun, but. Yeah, I mean, I was in agony.
Right.
I was in...
that hurts.
And then I bike rode home.
Just pinging people on the way home. Ping!
I'm knocking mirrors off off cars.
Did you at least give yourself a break and take the e-bike?
Yeah.
I was going to say, you're not pedaling with those fucked up knees.
No. I took the e-bike. I was home.
You come home, you shower, you slather them up in oil.
No, I got home and I broke out some alcohol pads and I'm like in the bathroom and I'm putting it against, and that pain, you know, that initial pain. It is a pain like no other.
Sometimes when I do that though, because it's not often that you get to like dress your own wounds.
Yeah.
When I do it, I'll go all out and pretend I'm like post-apocalyptic world, I'll get the wooden spoon from the kitchen, put it, like they're taking a bullet out of me.
I wish I'd had a wooden spoon
with hot pliers.
I wish, because I was in the bathroom just going,
yeah.
It was horrible. I was in agony.
Bruce is just whining underneath. Like,
He has dog tags.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So
don't bring up alcohol pads anymore.
What?
I'm doing dry January, baby. We're a week into dry January.
Horrible segue.
What do you mean? I thought that was silky smooth.
Horrible segue.
That was butter.
Okay.
Sorry I didn't get hit by any.
This is the new me now.
Some 12-year-old on a Razor scooter really jammed me up on the way over here.
So this is what I want to ask, because we're recording a little later than we usually do, right? For a little inside baseball.
Sure.
And I text you while Dean and I were getting breakfast on it was like, I believe, Sunday. And I text you. It's at like 9 a.m.
on a Sunday morning,
and I'm fully not expecting you to respond.
You also gave me that bullshit IT department vibe that you
even
gave me later today.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, don't forget the thing. And I was like, I did it. And you're like, great! Exclamation point. I'll see ya at 9. See ya.
This is all voice to text.
Is that why?
I haven't texted to you in years. I couldn't even be bothered.
I haven't put thumbs to pad in
for you, dude, please.
Anytime I read speech to text, I always take it as passive aggression.
Oh yeah,
not just from you, from anybody.
Yeah, of
you
course.
think I would have figured it out by now?
No, it's all voice to text. So I text you, you call me back immediately.
Yeah.
And you go, as soon as I saw "Hey boss," I knew something's up.
I knew something was wrong.
Yes,
Something was up.
And I'm surprised you're awake.
I'm awake. I'm at the car wash.
You're at
running errands Sunday morning. What else would I be doing? You're sleeping in like a piece of shit.
You're
throwing my life away.
You go. I'm at. You mean the past 33 years?
No. 17.
Okay. All right.
I don't. The first 12 years or whatever, I get a free. It's a freebie.
Yeah. You were getting so much done.
I got tons of paperwork done. Crayons.
Absolutely, of course. So I go, dude, you call me, you're like, I'm at the car wash, getting the car wash, I'm taking care of things are great, sober January, I'm high, it's amazing.
You're like, we got to reschedule. I'm like, I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Yeah, no problem. We can do it right now, we can do it later, I can do whatever. You're chipper, you're not foul, you're not crabby.
Whoa. Foul?
Yeah.
Am I often foul?
You're foul.
Foul?
You know what? Where's that fucking...
Where's that? You said you were going to get it after the first bit, and then took you 3 hours to get hit by a car.
You segued into dry January.
That was when you were supposed to get it.
Yeah, okay.
The segue.
It's dry January.
It's dry January. We're 1 week in.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And?
I feel great.
You feel good?
First 3 nights, you're waiting for that good sleep to come back.
Yes.
And then the good sleep comes back, and you're like, oh my God. And then
I thought when you said first 3 nights, the tremors went away.
The tremors, I'm just shaking and sweating in my sleep.
People have died of alcohol withdrawal.
Yeah, but when people talk about that, and I joke about, now listen, I am on paper for sure an alcoholic.
Yes.
But if I can stop for 7 days and it's, I'm going to go the full month, no problem.
Right.
Am I still, I don't know, whatever.
Right.
I'm sure if you talk to a doctor. But my point...
I like you said your doctor. You mean every doctor?
Those quacks you guys go to.
Yeah. You mean those 4 out of 5 doctors you talk to?
But for you to have like the DTs or to have like the shake, the shakes maybe not so much. Yeah. Like serious physical...
You got to be a crippling alcoholic.
You got to be drinking all day long.
All day long.
Which I was not. I was just drinking all night long. Mm-hmm. So I'm only 50% of an alcoholic the way I see it. You know what I mean?
Right.
No, the worst I had for the first couple nights, a little bit of maybe like night
like everything else, it's half-assed.
All right. I just had to get to it before you. Yeah, it's a little warm in here, man. So the first couple nights, I'm not sleeping great, but then the good sleep comes back. And then the last 3 days, I feel like I'm like reading minds. I feel super sharp. Watch. Think of a number between 1 and 10, and I'm gonna try to guess it. Okay. All right. You got it?
Yeah.
All right. You thinking of it?
Yeah.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Whiskey.
Nicely done.
Gin and tonic.
Okay.
Vodka soda. Tall boy.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I really thought you were gonna pull the number out, and I was like, "This is
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, this is great." And
we're going to OTB.
When you called me at 9 a.m. and you were like rattling off things you got done already,
dude. Got a new shirt.
Yeah.
I got new sheets. Got
Yeah.
the car washed.
I
Cleaned
was
the bathroom.
I hung up the phone and I said to myself, he's gonna be swift on Monday.
Oh, sharp.
He's gonna be swift.
Sharp.
Yeah.
February's going to be an issue. You're going to be like, we need January, Dennis back.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now. So it's been, you're what, 9 days in?
7 days.
7 days in.
7 days in.
Okay, you're 7 days
Yeah.
in.
And I know other people who are doing the dry January thing too.
Mm-hmm. Wait, why is it not full 9? Because it's the 9th.
Because the first was Sunday
Yeah.
and the second was Monday. And I was like, well, I'm not going to spend Sunday.
What a piece of shit. All right.
The week starts on Monday.
Okay.
You know,
All right.
you know
All
what I
right.
mean?
Okay. It's all right.
I
So
want to make sure I get the 4 weeks full. I might,
Yeah.
who knows? We'll see.
so you're at 7 days in,
I'm at 7 days in.
and how do you feel?
I feel great. I'm
Yeah.
taking it good. It
Yeah.
feels great.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm going to drink again.
Sure, of course.
But hopefully
Yeah.
start cutting into it a little bit more. I'm definitely doing better than some people I know.
What do you mean?
I have a buddy. Who's
This
doing.
is a great time to talk shit.
Yeah, it is. Dude.
Yeah, it's a
It really
fantastic
is.
thing. I like that. I respect
I
it.
have a buddy who I work with doing the food stuff sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw him this week. 2 days into, I saw him like Tuesday or Wednesday,
Right.
and he's doing dry January like me. He gave himself the Sunday as well, so me and him exact same.
Sure.
And I swear to God, I seen this guy.
He's got 3 cigarettes between the 2 fingers.
No, it's not that, but he'll be like walking around, and then all of a sudden he'll just like put his arms up and like, and he goes, my equilibrium's all fucked up. Like he's got the bends. Like he came up from under sea too fast.
What's he been doing? Ketamine?
Dude, I don't know what he's been drinking, but it's not what I've been
Yo,
drinking.
dude, the only time I've ever lost equilibrium or depth perception was
Yeah.
ketamine. That's crazy.
Like he stood up too fast, but
Yeah.
he's like that all the time.
Jesus, that's bonkers.
And he said, it's like,
Yeah.
he's like, he'll just put his arms up and like
Yeah.
make a face and shit. And I can't laugh at him because I believe him.
Of course.
But it's also like, I don't know. He must have been doing some heavier drinking than I was or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Who else is doing it that you know?
I know him.
Mm-hmm.
I know another buddy of mine, just a civilian friend from high school,
Right.
and he's fine. He'll be fine. He said he's also one of those guys, though. There's people who'll be like, doing dry January. No difference. No difference at all.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
notice anything. And it's
Right,
like,
right.
well, you're lying to yourself.
Yeah.
You know
of
what
course,
I mean?
of course,
You're
of course.
absolutely lying to
Yeah.
yourself.
They're the type of person who gets drunk, is an asshole, and then they don't feel that way.
Yeah, because nobody tells them.
Absolutely, yeah.
But
I'm jealous.
that I have something to give. You already gave it up.
Yeah, but this is
You're
the
doing
thing.
dry years, baby.
This is how I do drinking now.
Out of the country.
Out of the country.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks in a way.
How fast can we get to Canada? Does that count? Dry January in Canada? You want to go after the pod?
I'm always looking.
I'm like, I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
I'm always mapping it out to see how long it takes. So,
I got a fifth of whiskey in the car. I'm
Yeah.
just totally lying to you right now. I'm hammered right now. I'm like Denzel in Flight.
Yeah.
I'm drunk right now.
You're driving your car upside down. It's not going anywhere.
I've been flipped. We're going to land this plane, Jeremy.
Yeah. There's nobody in the car. The cop is just like, he's been like this for 20 minutes.
I'm calling for flight attendants.
Yeah.
Barbara, invert the plane. Peanuts.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. I'm doing
All right.
Denzel.
Okay.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
King Kong ain't got nothing. I start doing Remember the Titans. This team needs to come together.
Movies that aren't even his.
Racism got no space on this field.
You start doing other football. It's a game of inches. So it's all a farce. Because I look at people who do that and it's just like, that fresh feeling.
Yeah.
I miss that fresh feeling.
Yeah.
You know?
Because you get used to it.
Yeah.
When I'm on my regular kind of drinking,
Yes.
I'll have days without it, 2
Yeah.
days without it here or there, but most of the time I'm never far from having been drinking or going to drink.
Yes.
So I always live in this realm of kind of feeling shitty.
Right.
I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But it becomes your homeostasis.
Yes,
You
yes.
wake up, you feel shitty, you have your cup of coffee, and
Right.
but an hour later you're like, I'm fine.
Dude, there have been times where I've been like hungover as shit, and then it's just the cup of coffee, like a sandwich.
Yeah.
You're not like feeling right till lunch.
Right.
Yeah. And I haven't had that the last time I had that was probably when I took the booster. I got the booster shot, and I the next day I felt like hungover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then it was just like I don't miss drinking. But what I'm walking,
You're using the vaccine to make bad decisions.
Yeah.
I got the vaccine today, sweetie.
I'm throwing glasses against the wall. You wanted to know what my father was like.
He's all hopped up on Robitussin. You want to leave him alone.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Dina takes Bruce. I'm sleeping at my sister's.
You said you'd change. How many boosters do you need? So
I think you were about to compliment me.
Yeah, I like how swift you are. I like this energy.
Well, I also
how's your productivity been? What you been up to?
I'll say I also got a nap in before I came, so that might be it. You know what I mean? Sure.
Right.
How's my productivity? I don't know. I mean, I've been on stage twice so far.
And?
Fine.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy noticeable.
Okay.
I actually but that's, you go through kind of ruts and stuff. I don't expect every set to be getting either a ton of work done or destroying.
Sure.
But I don't know. We'll see by the end of the month. You know how you ever hear this before? There's a saying. I forget who said it. But there is a saying that somebody said.
Not even Swift.
Or that I'm going to say right now.
Yeah.
Is that God invented alcohol to
Yes.
keep the Irish from ruling the world.
Yes,
And-
I have heard that.
And after a week,
Yes.
I think there's some truth to that.
You think so?
I think if I and all my Irish brethren
Yes,
could just get it together for 6 months,
Yeah.
free healthcare, and we'll bring you guys along. I'm not saying we're not
No,
that
of
kind
course,
of people.
of
You know what I mean?
Of course.
We'll be good.
Yeah, we'll be good.
We won't be like the fucking
Yeah.
British cunts.
Yeah, the
you
sun
know?
never sets on the Irish Empire.
Yeah, there we go. I like the ring of that.
Yeah,
I like the
sounds
sound
good.
of
It could
that.
catch on.
So yeah, but I just feel productive. I feel
Yeah.
good, and I can't wait to throw my life away again. Back coming in February.
Really?
Now but
Yeah.
I'm definitely looking forward to having a drink again.
Are
but
you
it's
gonna pull back?
probably, probably, or I dive deeper into the hole?
I don't know.
And I just do January.
Yeah.
I'm cool to be around 1 month out of the year.
Yeah. We gotta do 52 episodes in a month.
And just predict what's gonna happen and stuff.
Right,
you know
right.
what I mean?
Man, that snowstorm. Try it again. Man, that tornado. Man, try it again.
We're just doing drops for any event.
Right.
Rest in peace to everyone who was killed in the latest terror or the latest school shooting in fill in name here.
Des Moines.
Yeah. 1 death, 2 death. We just do it up to like 120. How many people can a high school hold?
I believe the shooter was. And
The white shooter, the black shooter. No, you don't need that one.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
white
yeah.
shooter.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
do it in
We'll just
different
keep white
tones.
shooter. Yeah.
White shooter.
Yeah, it's really just an issue of insert status, mental illness, what have you. Something I do want to talk about.
Sure.
The other day I watched So do you know Bruce Willis? Obviously.
Yeah, I was thinking about him today. Actually, it's funny you brought him up.
Okay. What do you got?
What do I want to say about Bruce Willis?
Yeah.
Well, you probably know. I don't know if it's the news in general you're going to bring up, but Bruce Willis has a degenerative brain disease.
Aphasia. Yeah.
Aphasia.
Yeah.
Aphasia what?
It
got the laugh. It got the laugh.
I like it. it.
Okay, so he's got
Yeah.
aphasia. That's what it's
Yeah.
called, and he can't really act anymore. It's like dementia, kind of.
Yes. Yeah.
Your
you
brain's
can't remember
literally.
lines.
Yeah.
You can't. Yeah. You can't. Motor skills are limited.
That's kind of explains why he's been in some really low budget, shitty films in the past few years.
This is what I wrote.
And he's now been the first actor to sign away his rights to his likelihood.
Yes.
Through what do they call it? Superimposing a deep fakes.
Yeah.
We're gonna be seeing Bruce Willis movies for another 20 years.
Absolutely.
Despite him probably being dead soon. Rest in peace, baby.
I saw rest in peace.
Rest
baby.
in peace, baby. I got real Elvis with it.
See you on the other side, baby.
Lord have mercy. Have a mercy.
You're a honky tonk man in heaven.
Give me a sandwich.
Extra peanut butter. So I watched one of those movies.
One of the shitty ones?
Yeah.
What was it called?
It was called Detective Night Redemption.
Jesus Christ. Was it a sequel?
Yeah.
So he'd been in the earlier one?
It's a trilogy.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. We skipped one.
Who'd you make watch this?
Dina.
You.
Her call.
Bullshit.
Kid you not.
She said, let's watch.
She said, let's watch Detective Night Redemption. She brings this movie, the cover.
She's just trying to make you happy.
The,
You got 2 ice packs on your
Yeah.
knees. She's like, what'll make him happy?
yeah, let's watch this garbage ass movie. This will distract him. No, there's this actor she likes. Actually, I like him too. Paul Johansson.
I don't know him off the top of my head.
He's a character in the show One Tree Hill.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
This is me getting hit by a bike now.
Yeah. You didn't see this one
No,
coming.
I did not.
Right. So Paul Johansson plays his character on One Tree Hill, Dan Scott, real villain.
Okay.
And she saw that he was in this movie. And she goes, I want to watch this movie. And the cover is Bruce Willis and Paul Johansson is in a Christmas outfit. And the description of the movie is Detective Knight is back in part 2 of this trilogy. I'm already in. I'm already.
Let me see what's this movie about.
Yeah.
This is part 2 of the series.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm already in. I'm already in.
Is it Knight with a K?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. To help stop the Christmas bomber.
The war on Christmas is finally being brought to the streets.
Oh, yeah.
Christmas terrorists.
Yeah.
Just like Batman 2 predicted.
Oh, the movie opens with them putting on Santa masks.
Okay.
Rubber Santa masks with blood on them.
Already with blood on them?
Already with blood on them.
Okay.
And then just chanting, ho, ho, ho.
That's kind of terrifying.
It's kind of terrifying.
That's kind of terrifying.
Yeah, they come in and they shoot a guy point blank. And by the way, the budget is very low cut, so you could just see like the bad blood spray.
Just cap guns?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
And he's just yelling about Christmas and joy, and he's killing people. And it's basically
is he Jewish?
No, he's not. He's
Okay.
just he's like a cult leader out of prison.
Okay.
I'm spoiling all the parts because this movie's horrible.
Yeah. Spoil away, dude.
So this is we're watching this movie and it's just absolute ridiculousness. But I realized halfway through about Bruce Willis's aphasia. Because you start to watch and you're going, why? Dina makes the first note. She goes, he's barely in the movie.
Oh, did you guys not know this before starting the movie?
We didn't know it was one of the aphasia movies.
Okay. That's going to be a collection eventually when Bruce Willis dies.
There is.
The aphasia series.
Yeah, because essentially, what's the thing called? I think it was the people that do the Razzie Awards. They created a section for these movies.
That's kind of an honor.
And then they realized he had a degenerative, like a brain. They're like, never mind. They took it back.
It's like making fun of the Special Olympics.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, maybe we didn't realize.
Yeah,
we just thought they weren't training all year.
We didn't realize that the rings were bent. And that's a pretty good one. So it's like these movies, Bruce Willis like movies like that he's in. They're called geezer teasers.
Oh my God, that's great! Who came up with that?
I have no idea. I don't remember. It was on the Wikipedia.
Solid.
Page. Yeah, because
self-explanatory.
They tease that Bruce Willis is like in it a lot.
Yeah,
but he's really not.
Yeah.
So this is what happened. He started taking these roles. He did 20 of these movies.
He's done 20.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And then on top of that, so he would get paid $2 million per movie.
It's not bad. A couple lines.
You want to know how many days he did to filming? 2. Yeah.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. Also, he's got bills to pay. I'm sure he's got a bunch of people relying on him. Maybe he wasn't good with his money.
I don't know. This is the thing. Like,
why do you think he deserves aphasia? That was good timing for that. Whoa.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to say, man, I feel bad for him in a way, right? Because I was talking to a friend. He's like, how could you feel bad? The guy's a millionaire, whatever. It's just like, I can still feel bad. Still being a human being.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
he's played it pretty close to the chest.
Yes.
Because he doesn't know what's happening.
Right. A lot of people say that they claim that they could have seen it beforehand.
Yeah.
And he was like, but his lawyer said, I was reading about this before, his lawyer said that he chose to do these movies. This was his choice. Nobody forced him to do it. He wanted to work. I believe, how insufferable is your family that you're like, you know what? Yeah, I need to get out there.
They don't have to be that insufferable for $1 million a day.
It's not, I know, I get it, but still.
And it's kind of like any old person who's talking about retiring. My dad, for example, I do want him to retire, but at the same time, when he retires, I know he's going to be like, what do I do with myself? What is Bruce Willis going to do? Yeah. Sit around and not know what's happening?
Yeah.
At least now he really thinks he's saving the world. You know what I mean? He really thinks he's like getting the nuclear codes.
Dude, this movie
What a way to end your life.
This movie is so fucking wild.
Bruce Willis really thinks he saved Christmas.
He's walking around and it looks like he fires the gun.
Right.
But the person is off screen and they die.
Yeah.
So he's not really, you know what I mean? Like they're superimposing.
What's his total time in the movie? It's a 90 90-minute flick.
It's a 90-minute movie. I would have to say Bruce Willis is in it for 30 minutes.
It's more than I thought. Honestly.
Not even. It might be like 25.
Okay.
Yeah. And half the lines, if he's on the phone, which there's a lot of scenes
You
where
don't
he's on
see
the
him.
phone, he's not talking unless you're hearing it through the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. At one point, and then they just have random scenes that make no sense.
No one wants to see the main character hero talking on a cell phone with negotiating with the terrorist out of one side of his mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not a confident.
It just feels like they're whoring him out.
Right.
You know?
And they probably are to a degree.
Yeah, but there's no reason. These movies would not be made if not for him.
But he probably does want to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. But then his family said
Either he
it's
does or
over.
he needs to.
Yeah. I hope it's not needs to.
I don't think it's like Frank Sinatra where they were like wheeling him out and
Yeah,
he'd literally be on stage like, I don't want to do this.
Was that the case?
I don't know if it's literally that bad, but that's a fact that like they were making Sinatra perform into his like Alzheimer's or dementia, whatever he had, and he'd be forgetting words up there, and it's just not how you want to remember the chairman of the
You
board.
got to be a part of it.
New Jersey. I'm sorry.
No, of course.
Where are we?
I was gonna say Newtown.
I did it. Highway.
So it's just like I hope he's got money. I mean, I don't think he.
I hope he's got money too.
Yeah, because like his ex-wife Demi Moore is remarried. Ashton Kutcher. That
You
guy.
think she did this? You think Ashton did it? You think he's getting punked by Ashton?
You think they put pills in his thing and he doesn't know the entire time? They put aphasia on him?
Hey, Bruce,
Yeah.
you're probably wondering why you don't know where you are most of the time. You've been punked.
You wondering why for the last 10 years you've been doing movies for $2 million a pop and you can't explain anything?
Cut to Bruce Willis with oatmeal just spilling out of his mouth.
And then Ashton and Dax Shepard come out.
Right.
You've been punked. And then they give him the antidote. So, he goes, Merry Christmas, motherfucker, at one point.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, it's a bonkers movie.
Right.
At one point,
What'd you watch it on?
it was on Amazon Prime.
You had to rent it?
Yeah.
You put money in his pocket? Good for you.
Oh, yeah. I had to.
Hey, man, they still made a movie.
There more or have not been released.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to be seeing them for same thing with we're still hearing Biggie songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, those stopped coming out.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, those-
bad example.
yeah.
MF Doom recently passed, one of my favorites.
yes.
And luckily, I'm
Yeah.
convinced, I'm pretty sure, we will be getting verses from him for a few more years still.
Oh, that's different though. Because
Yeah, well, Bruce Willis has no flow.
yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I think
All
that's
right,
okay.
All right.
But this is the thing, with Bruce Willis, it's just like you could see the drop off.
Yeah,
like
quality.
Yeah, the quality is so bad. Like I'm watching this movie, and once I start to realize, oh, this is I forgot about the aphasia.
Yeah.
And then you're watching the movie, and like Dinas Ponias, he's barely in the movie. His lines are not on screen. Everything is like at one point he puts on the Santa mask, but he's in his regular clothes. And then he's still shooting people, and it doesn't make sense why he would just put the mask on.
Because it's Christmas.
But they wanted to use a body double to
that's
actually,
why.
you know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
just like, it's sad. And
It
it's
is
like,
sad.
And it's like, man, how much does this guy hate his wife that he needs to get out of the house and meander?
I saw him
No.
play the writer in a Broadway production of Misery. You
Yeah.
know Stephen King's
Yeah.
story. And it's within the past 6 years, I'd say. And I wonder.
You think it was affecting him then too?
I mean, Bruce
Was
Willis
he-
on Broadway?
That's different. No. People.
I'm not saying definitely. I'm just saying maybe it was the start of it.
He wanders onto Cats. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker!
I mean, I saw him selling pop at the. Why did I say pop?
I don't know.
That's weird.
I don't know.
I'm from New York.
You're
It's
New
soda.
York, yeah.
I don't know, man. Oh, well, rest in peace, Bruce Willis. Oh, he's still alive.
Yeah,
Oh, my
yeah,
bad. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Well, we got to do all
Imagine
the,
he comes back
we got to do all
around.
the episodes ahead of time.
That's right. Yeah. So rest in peace,
Bruce Willis died today.
Imagine his brain started regenerating, and in
Dude.
3 years he's like, I can't be in these fucking movies.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if they could stem cell his, it's apparently from brain damage.
Yeah.
So if they could stem cell his brain back into he's 67.
If anyone's worth it, it's
Yes.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah, 100%,
Yeah.
100%.
Before we bring back Walt Disney,
Yeah,
can we fix Bruce Willis?
that's the move.
Right.
That's the move. He never offended anybody, and he's a Republican.
kill him. Let him die. Let him die. You homophobe, racist, classist, homophobe.
Double phasia for you.
We love you, Bruce.
Yeah. What else we got? Anything else?
That's about it, really.
I think so.
I think
one
we're
thing
there,
that you did bring up that I thought was
Did
kind
I
of
miss something?
that you brought up. You texted me earlier about this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna say right now, G move of the week.
Oh, yeah.
This is a fucking stellar New York move.
Did you read about it after I told you?
Of course I did.
Yeah, baby.
Of course I did. So recently in Brooklyn, a Brinks truck was robbed. 2 men distracted the driver, and then a third guy grabbed a bag, netting $300,000.
$300K, baby.
Easy peasy.
Nobody got hurt?
No gun, no violence,
No threat?
no blood,
Yeah.
nothing. Easy $300K. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is the result of this.
Uh-huh.
Usually, there are 2 people.
Was there not a second person?
No mention of them.
I think there was a second person
Where-
in the truck.
Where was the second person? In the back?
One stays in the truck and
One
one
stays-
does the drop off.
You think that was the case?
Because I've studied Brinks trucks often. You know I'm waiting for. That's the thing. I saw this and I was like, these guys did it.
If I could only get 2 friends.
It's like I was in Shawshank and I heard the guy got his diploma. I'm like, these sons of bitches, they did it. You know,
Dude, I was so impressed to see. Like, first of all, $300K, easy peasy robbing.
they must have been. Here's what I assume. You
Yeah.
got a party of 3, right? These guys must have been casing this because when they do these drop-offs, there's a schedule.
Yes.
Same time, same guys.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
absolutely,
If you've
absolutely.
seen The Town,
Yeah.
I'm not saying I get all my heist information from movies,
Right.
but they are pretty accurate a lot of time.
They do a little bit of research.
They do a little research on
Yeah.
who these guys are, and they go,
Yeah.
who's the mark? Who's
Right.
the easy guy? Who's the guy who, if 2 of my friends run up to him asking him for directions
Yeah.
to the L train,
Yes.
he's going to turn around and put, because this is what he did. He turned around and set $300,000
Yeah.
down on the bumper of the truck,
Right.
and then turned back to the 2 guys. You would think armored truck training 101. The
Yes.
first day, they're like, do not put down the money.
Yeah,
Once you pick up the money,
100%.
do not
they,
put down the
they
money.
observed this guy for weeks.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if they spoke to him off hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
he could be in on it.
he's that's the other
Play
thing.
dumb. How good can you play dumb? Listen,
Yeah.
we've been looking into you.
Yeah.
You're dumb.
Yeah.
I know you don't want to hear it,
Yeah.
but you're going to be, it's a lucrative dumb because
Right.
we have a proposition for you.
Yeah.
All you got to do is be an idiot professionally and get
that's it.
fired.
And then
Yeah.
you get, what, $75,000?
figure something like that.
Yeah, right?
Here's the thing is that these 3 guys now, though, they're probably, hopefully they're in Cuba already.
I mean,
Because they got them on videotape, so
Yes.
they will figure out
so
who these
because
people
there's no
are.
masks either.
There's no masks.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
broad
they-
daylight. That's what makes it even better.
Yeah, I know. And it doesn't feel like a robbery as much as it feels like a con.
Yeah.
Because like a con is like, it's sort of like the guy didn't see it coming. Obviously,
Right.
you see it later with a good con.
Well, it's Brooklyn. It's New
Yeah.
York City. So,
Yes,
like, these
Sunset
guys get
Park.
the directions.
Yeah.
They start walking away.
Yeah.
I'm sure this guy turns around, and he's got 5 seconds before it registers
Yes.
that I just made the biggest mistake of my life.
Absolutely.
Or that it went off without a hitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, of
and
course.
now he looks up to be, hey, the 2 guys who asked me directions.
Yeah.
Did you see where that bit? Because he
Right.
might not even think they're in on it. At
No,
first.
of course.
And the beautiful thing is, these guys might have plausible deniability to be like, we needed directions.
Right. We don't know who
needed-
that third guy is.
This watch, my uncle gave it to me. Don't worry about it.
This other watch?
yeah. This this envelope with all this guy's information on it, his wife and kids, where they work and go to school.
Yeah.
Coincidence.
Yeah, that's all it is.
I hope they get away with it.
Yeah.
I think it was pretty baller. I also, big ups to all the citizens who, there had to be some people who saw someone just grab this bag of money.
And I love the see something, say something.
Keep
policy.
your fucking mouth
Keep
shut.
your mouth shut.
You
This
give
is
them
G.
you give them a nod.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
hey.
is a G move right here. I respect it. I like it. I say fuck it. Why not?
Enjoy your retirement.
Yeah, and I think that, and this, you know what sucks? Because this carries, I believe, a weight of 20 years if you get caught.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no good.
That's a lot.
That's, yeah. That's real bad.
They're
5,000.
insured.
That's 5,000 a year.
Right. You know
Yeah.
what? That's about what I make right now. So maybe it's worth the risk.
I mean, no, but it's just like these guys have to leave the country.
They got to leave they at least got to leave the state. They could
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
be fine leaving the state, I think, because $300,000 is a lot of money.
Yes.
It's not enough.
You don't
money
think that
to
they
keep,
were going to go? Yeah, but it's just
to
right.
keep looking after like a year or
But
6
then
months.
the problem is because technology's increased so much so
Yeah.
that they put their name, their face, like if they
Yeah.
get arrested or caught or
Sure.
questioned, or whatever the
They're
situation.
going to have to get Mike Tyson face tattoos and grow a beard.
Something like that. They're going to have to, it's just not worth it.
I thought about it.
Yeah.
Let's say it's split between the three. Let's say the guy wasn't in on it.
Yes.
It's $100,000 a pop.
Right.
That's not enough to ride out the rest of your life. But you know what? It's enough to plan the next one. The big one, baby.
The high?
Where we take the house.
Oh.
This was taking the dealer. You got to take the house.
You got to, oh my God, that makes me so uneasy just thinking about what the next one has to be in order for that to, when you sent me that link, my first thought was held up, guns?
No.
Daylight?
I wouldn't be impressed. I mean, I'd be impressed, but I'd be like, that's kind of not my style.
It's too much aggressive energy.
I could commit
You
this
like the
robbery
subtle.
and still look at my mom. Be
Yeah.
like, I didn't even have any weapons on me, Ma.
Come on.
Ma.
Hey.
I sent you pots and pans.
It's fall, but where?
The good stuff.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get some, we put a little, you know what? Shout out to my buddy Cosman, who watches the show, listens to the show. Over an hour episode, baby. This one's for you.
There you go. Shout out to the Dash Master, my boy. He was plugging us in his stories.
Yeah, okay, nice.
While he door dashes around town, you know?
Right. If you got shows, plug them now. I'm going to go grab my phone.
So I do have a headlining set this Thursday in Long Beach at the Pacific Brewing Company. I think it's sold out, but show up. I bet they'll let you in. If you can't make that and you're on Long Island, I will be featuring for the one, the only Long Island legend, Joey Cola.
Ooh, Joey Cola.
Old guard, baby.
Yes, yeah, he's such
multiple
a
mentions on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah, 100%.
Of the old days.
Wait, we're at McGuire's?
That's at McGuire's, 8 o'clock show Saturday, one show, but I'll be doing probably 30 minutes, so come check that out.
Beautiful.
And dennisrooney.com and dennisrooney7 on Instagram. Give me a follow there to see all my upcoming dates.
Beautiful. I will be at the Wilbur in Boston with Akash Singh the 14th, Saturday, January 14th. I will be in, I think I'm doing a gig in Maryland on the 21st. So if you listen, I'm coming down to Maryland, near Baltimore, if I'm not mistaken. And on the 9th through 11th, I will be in Sacramento with Akash Singh and in Miami from the 9th through 11th in March as well. All shows, all dates. Also, I believe I'm headlining in Fort Lee, New Jersey, February 1st. So you can come out to that as well. That should be a fun show. All details and stuff like that, all day KCA with the social media, TikTok, Instagram, all those things. If you go to kunalarora.com or alldayKCA.com, all the stuff will be there. Sign up for the email list. If you sign up for my email list, then when I do shows and I send a promo for that out, you'll get access to ticket discounts, all that kind of stuff. And follow me on Instagram, alldayKCA. Thank you guys for the follows. New clips every day.
Subscribe to the YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Subscribe to the YouTube. We're almost at 1,000. If you subscribe, that makes a huge deal. Helps us out a lot. And, I
got a new song. Rats. Rats is the New York mood. Good night, everybody. Later.
Have a good night.